Emmy Award-winning journalist, talk show host, author, and our friend Tamron Hall is bringing Harlem to life with her new children's book, Harlem Honey, the adventures of a curious kid inspired by her 5-year-old son.
It is a heartwarming story about Moses, a young boy discovering the magic of historic landmarks in Harlem, delivering jars of honey, and finding new friendships in his new home. Tamron Hall, thank you so much for being here.
Good to see you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So I know your son's name is Moses.
Yes, it is.
Harlem is a real place.
Yes, it is.
So how much of this story is based in the real life that you live?
You know, Harlem was our first home when I brought Moses home in 2019, but truly, Harlem represents all of our neighborhoods. I'm from a small town, Luling, Texas, and this book really is about facing fears and experiencing change and what's on the other side. It actually starts with Moses living in Texas, and he moves with his family to Harlem. And I said, you know, when I was creating this book, when you think about children and the world opening up, we don't go straight to school. You actually go straight to your neighborhood. So whether that's in Boise, whether that's outside of Chicago, whether that's in Nebraska, Altadena, wherever it is, our journeys start with our neighborhood. So Harlem just happened to be our neighborhood, but truly it's wherever your child walks out that front door and the world opens up for them.
So what's been the reaction across the country? And when did you start to get into children's books?
You know what? The reaction, well, when I got a kid. No, that's my blunt answer. Right? You know, the reaction's been tremendous. We were just in Chicago. There was a line out the door. We were in Harlem at Abyssinian Baptist Church. We sold out of books there. I'm so fortunate that we had an event yesterday in New York, and now we're headed to Houston and then to New Orleans. But the book really is about when my son came out of our home after the pandemic. He was super confident in the home. And then in the world, he would hide behind me. His first birthday party was when he was 2 years old. So this confident kid in the home outside was very shy. And I wanted to talk about how do we teach that fear is normal, fear is natural, but on the other side of fear can be so much fun. And we struggled with that. You know, we went to a birthday party once. He was 2 years old, and he said, "Can I turn around and walk in backwards?" Because he was so nervous about facing the birthday party, the sounds and all the energy, even though he was excited. Now, fast forward, he's 5. He finished his first musical improv.
He's the life of the
in
party.
Taekwondo. He thinks he's the life of the party. He's got moves like Jagger and Michael Jackson. I don't know. You know, he is in all of these activities, but it took us saying, let's find a way to break through. And that was curiosity. And that's why the book is in Harlem, and music and food. That's how you inspire, at least I believe, how you inspire curiosity. You find these little things that pique their interest, and before you know it, they're not focused on how afraid they are. They're focused on how fun this could be, and it applies to all of us. Think about how many times, I was just at Othello, I'm name dropping. I went to go see Denzel and Jake Gyllenhaal, and it's right a few blocks away. I was so nervous. This is a big room, all of these people, and luckily I had to run the last block because of traffic, so it got the jitters out. But all these years later, I'm about to be 55. I get nervous, you know, when you're in a new place, when you're in a new environment, you're trying to find your confidence. So if that happens to us, it happens to our kids.
Small kids.
How do we get through it? And that's what this book is really at its heart about.
I love this book so much.
Thank
and congratulations to you on your 7th season of your show.
What? A little louder, you know, a little louder. I know, it's crazy. We are about to approach our 1,000th show. A lot of big surprises. Some of our GMA family will be popping by. I won't tell you who, but we're celebrating our 1,000th show. And I am just so grateful for every day of it. You know, even on those days where you're thinking, oh boy, this is hard. In truth, you know, my mom was a 19-year-old single mom. My grandfather was born in 1901. He couldn't read. And I make my living with words.
Where you are now.
Including words that I've written in this book. So I'm the happiest girl in the world, except for these shoes are killing me.
That is some real talk. I feel you today on that. Tamron Hall, always so lovely to have you.
Good to see you, friend.
I love you guys.
And Harlem Honey, The Adventures of a Curious Kid, is available now wherever books are sold.